button. Hello and welcome everyone to Loading Crew and Friends play.
Hello.
Shush.
I'm a friend.
Hello.
Loading Crew and Friend
Hi.
play Pathfinder. This is the Sands of Horren. To those who came yesterday, just
Giggity.
from Moscow's influence, we thank you. And yeah, I'll let Moscow talk a little bit about what's going on with that. But we'll go ahead by introducing everyone, and I think we should probably start with Paata. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, but I don't. What I'm supposed to talk about?
Just
Okay.
introduce yourself. Like,
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, Paata is a Saiyan who is currently on a pilgrimage after basically consuming some Class A narcotics, and was prophesized to meet these fine peoples and one not so fine people that died in a box through his own greed and cowardice. And currently, he has actually met up with his parents that are apparently on a mercenary job without him knowing. And yeah, so he's just a wandering Saiyan who is he has finally mastered the Kaioken and is a Kaioken kind of person.
Whatever.
Kyle cunt. No, I love
Hey.
Paata.
Hey, it doesn't take me 10 minutes to summon a monster.
Yeah, right.
How dare you?
All right, let's see.
The whole new class, it's totally new. We've got to figure it out. We can't all backflip our way out of the situation, Paata.
All I can saying is, like, while you're doing that, I've punched the card out of your hand.
All right. Maybe we should start at the beginning. Yeah, in case you do not, there's a lot of people who I imagine don't know exactly what this is. This is called Pathfinder. It is a role-playing game where the best way I could describe it is a group daydream. I think is pretty appropriate. And essentially, I am the host called the GM or the Game Master or whatever you want to call it, and I give them a story. And everyone else here is playing as a specific character. Now, the reason I wanted you to start with Paata, thank you, Moscow, by the way, is because most people here know Paata from Xenoverse, Moscow's Xenoverse 2 playthroughs. Most people in here, I imagine, do not know the other characters who are part of this, and they are an equal part of the story as Paata is.
Okay.
I focused a lot on Thorn and Joey at
Yeah,
first.
we're about a part of this as Yamcha's part of Dragon Ball Z, to be honest.
I still don't know who my kidnappers are.
Oh
You
those
entirely skipped that. By
guys. We walked right past that NPC with the big question mark over his head.
Oh well, glug glug glug.
Funny thing enough, in the video that I
drunk
made,
it
I
out of
did-
my memories.
the funny thing is that in the video I did mention that Thorn had a drinking problem.
Yeah.
And don't worry, if I was going to do more of these adventures, everyone will be included. I mean, I want to do origin stories for everybody.
Again, I'm looking forward to
I drunk my worries away. I'm like, why am I even here?
No, it's just that basically it would almost be like the way I would see it is like Thorn. Yeah, it's like either Joey and Paata and Kane are just talking, and then just like Thorn's just in the background dragging that chest full of wine, just going like just quietly, just going like, "I'll be taking this." So, just like, there's plenty of comedy to be had in this, and I want every single character in this playthrough to get their chance to shine.
Sweet.
Definitely.
It's a fun story. I think
it
there's
is, yeah,
loads
it's a
of
lot of fun.
there's hilarious moments in this.
I think the next person we should start with is Thorn. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Thorn. I am I always say this. I feel like I always say it wrong. Dragonotic. I'm a dragon sorceress. Yeah. I was kidnapped by squid people, but then I escaped, and I've been pretty good ever since, sticking with these guys. So yeah.
We won the bug catching competition.
We sure did! High five!
For those who do not know, I am also playing Pokemon with a good chunk of these people, and that has been a running joke ever since.
Draconian. Yes, I'm one of those.
Draconian.
Let's round out the Pokemon players with Horrus next.
Hello, I'm X1. I am playing Horrus. Horrus, I joined the group later. I didn't start this session with them. Basically, I was looking for a Pathfinder's group. Martin was like, HBI does one, so I asked if I could join. So I brought in my old character, Kane, who was who I had in an old Pathfinder session, who was a halfling rogue, and he left in the last arc, and I've started a new character who's based around my love of Yu-Gi-Oh, who's essentially a summoner, but it's a Yu-Gi-Oh themed summoner, and we've got all these custom eidolons and stuff that are based around Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. So any Yu-Gi-Oh fans here hopefully will enjoy what the cheese I bring to the table.
Just me.
Alex my wife and I, who we'll introduce next, we played professional quote-unquote Yu-Gi-Oh for several years, and I still destroy my local card shop every week, so I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't play bad cards.
Oh.
Anyway, next is my wife Alexandria. She will not be talking tonight, but if you want to see what she has to say, she will be posting it in the chat. And if you're watching on Twitch right now, it'll be on the right-hand side where the dice roller is, right below the chat feed. And she will be posting in the Twitch chat once in a while, too, if she wants to talk to you guys. She is playing the bounty hunter Haniya, and I'm so sorry to Paata X Puddin' Shippers. You're just wrong.
She's just toying with him.
She's totally using him. She's such a fucking... I remember watching that first episode of the Pathfinder session where Haniya was just proper... I was like, she using you, Paata? I was like, Paata, come on. She's proper playing you, sucker. She's playing that sweet, innocent guy.
Come on, he accidentally squashed his fiancée. He's desperate.
He's desperate. So Haniya's a rebound girl.
Oh,
A rebound squashing girl.
Oh, no.
all right. So after Haniya is Joey, everyone's favorite legitimate business gnome. Go ahead, buddy.
Yes, I am Joey. I am a gnome, back home in Gnome Land, Gnomesia, whatever you want to call it. I am known as the Mountain because I am 4 feet tall, which is very tall for a gnome. Fuck you, look it up, it's the truth. I have this wonderful homemade pistol named Doris, after my dear sweet mother, what I use to point at things that I want to make dead. And then I do. Also, in my other hand, I got this wand, what lets me heal stuff that I want not dead. So, think like Ana from Overwatch, or maybe a little Zenyatta, you know, the Joey hurts with the one hand and helps with the other, but all for the sake of business.
Perfect. Brooklyn Rage Gnome. Yes.
Yep. I got into an altercation with a wizard back home on behalf of my employer. Some words were exchanged, also certain spells, and I wound up here in... I was about to say like 3 different horribly racist things and then thought better of it. In this wonderful country full of this hodgepodge of ethnic diversity, which I love. Hodgepodge, word of the day, bam. Because I do also have a word of the day calendar, which was a gift from my wonderful employer, which I use at every opportunity.
All right. Perfect. And I think that's every player. Just a quick rundown of what's happened. This is actually the arc way after what many would have seen on YouTube. This is one arc later after the Sands of Sala'Bhim. This is called the Sands of Horren. They've been hired by a creature called a Mind Flayer, who is actually an alien from another world, to explore this lost Egypt-like land called Horren. Their job is to excavate ancient ruins and find evidence of a Tuffle named Dr. Shiitake who ran off and is causing trouble for their employer. So, I think that's pretty much it, right? Am I missing anything that we that we need to? That's important. I think.
All right.
As of the last session, they just got out of the lands of Sala'Bhim, and they have entered Horren. And yes, they just ran into Paata's parents, who is so proud of their young son for mastering the Kaioken and for seemingly just getting better from where he was when he left home. So, and that is where we will begin tonight. It is a brand new day. You are in the lands of Horren. Your supplies are still looking nice, and about how it will last you about another month or so. Another month or so. And you wake up. You have, I believe, 2 captives, a Jim and a Bill, I believe.
Sounds right.
Yeah, they were tan orcs who were attempting to jump you, and they, from what you could tell, they were working for a cult that was trying to summon an Ifrit, and as of right now, they are completely at your mercy.
They have been nothing but intelligent and respectful young men who understand the threat of the gun when I point at them, so you know what? They're all right by me.
Yeah, they will not die today.
Not unless they do something stupid.
And as of right now, Jim is definitely not interested in dying, and neither is Bill. So they are just shutting up and keeping in a corner of your party wagon, which is a floating platform of super science that also carries like whatever lab you guys cooked up, like some kind of advanced alchemy lab.
Jim, Bill, we do have anime fans in the audience, so feel free to make out if you so choose. Your shipping name is now Jill.
They sit there for a moment, completely dumbfounded, but just kind of nod, like, and Jim's looking over to Bill and says, "What is he saying?" And he just says, "Shut up and nod," and they do. And as of right now, seeing as how their son is safe, Yam and Paata, what's your mother's name?
Chippy.
Chippy. Yeah, Yam and Chippy are about ready to fly home to just the north of the Maw of Kapesh, and now that they see that you're okay.
Does Chippy mean something different to British people?
It's basically slang for a fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like dying.
No, it's just that in the U.S. at least it's a really old-fashioned word meaning like slut, basically.
Oh. I didn't actually know that. Are you okay?
Oh, Paata's mom's a slut.
I didn't name her. I'm just the guy who knows slang that's like 80 years older than I am, that's all.
Well, the thing is, the land Joey's from is based on the Roaring '20s, so he might actually get a giggle out of that.
Actually, yeah. Come to think of it.
Oh, my life is complete.
Well, all right, let's...
New headcanon, that's what it means in Nomerja. And if Joey snickers every once in a while when somebody calls your mom by name, that's why.
Anyway, so they give you a hug and they let you know that they're really proud of you and they're so happy that everything's much better now than it was, and they want to give you a gift.
Oh.
Okay, they give you a small capsule, and they're just like, "I'll go ahead and open it."
Okay, so I'll open the capsule.
Okay, and out pops a stand with your old Saiyan armor completely repaired.
Oh. And I just go, "Oh my god. What? This is the one from the Saiyan police."
Mm-hmm. And
how did you get this?
They're like, "Oh, it wasn't easy, but they had to go and they start rambling a little bit and get caught up once in a while in their own story. And it says, yeah, we got it for you. We felt you needed it.
Wow. Gosh. Unreal. Well, thank you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, leather armor's nice, but sure it'd be nice to try on the Saiyan armor again.
They said, go ahead, put it on.
Okay, well, I'll just go behind a rock. And,
Really great, the great fearless warrior Paata is shy.
I just go.
You try to say something, Horrus?
I sidle up to Horrus. I just go. No. I turn and then I just go. It's just literally getting in his face. Just go.
Suppose to be grateful he left it to one word to actually say something to me rather than a whole fucking 20-minute speech.
All right.
Love
You don't
you,
deserve
Masako.
it.
Yeah, absolutely no one knows what that means, but yes, that is hilarious.
No, absolutely. Only us in the party will get that joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right, guys. I'll be right back. I promise Tracy I'd run her back by the time she gets home.
All right. Welcome to the crew, new follower. All right. You put it on, and this gives you the same bonus as combat fatigues from a setting called Dragonstar. It is light armor, and it gives you a +6 to your defense.
Okay, so I've got my current armor is leather +1, which is 1 physical and 2 magic.
It should be.
It's an AC bonus of 3 and a max dex of 6.
Okay. This one, the AC bonus is 6.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's considerably better. You do suffer a -1 armor penalty when you're doing backflips and stuff, but otherwise, it's about perfect.
So basically, in the armor field, I just type in Saiyan armor.
Yep.
Saiyan armor and any kind of like attributes towards it.
Sorry, what now?
So it'd be Saiyan armor plus whatever,
6.
or is it just?
Yeah,
Plus...
it's just plus. It's just unenchanted. You can get enchanted later to make it better, though.
Okay, but so an AC bonus of 6 and a max dex of 6.
Correct.
Ooh, very nice. So that my AC is 25.
Yep.
Very nice. I dig. Cool. And I'll just come outside the rock and just go. I've forgotten how good this armor was. So stretchy. Oh, brings back memories.
They smile. Hopefully more good ones. Anyway, so they're about to. They're going to give you one more hug, and then they'll run their hair through Haniya, and they smile at her and say, "Now take good care of our boy."
I just blush profusely.
Alex is typing. She says, "Oh goodness." Yes, I'll do my best, says Haniya. And she blushes. Blush. All right. And with that, they actually take off into the air and begin to fly back north over the mountains. Alrighty. So you guys are in the morning. This is fresh in the morning. You are beyond any sort of danger, and you do have a rough map detailing out the lands of Horren. And Haniya says to Paata, "Your parents are interesting."
You don't know the half of it.
She says. All right. According to your map, there is a bunch of different strange zones all over the land of Horren. They say they're magical hotspots, but no scholar has been able to prove what exactly is going on.
Go on.
Go on.
Well, I was just going to ask could I maybe do a knowledge local on the map, because obviously I'm supposed to know this area. So if I could do a knowledge local on the map, I could be like, okay, we need to stay away from certain areas, or maybe look here, or
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Knowledge local or knowledge geography. What is better? Whatever is better for you.
knowledge local, knowledge what?
Or geography or history. Whatever is best for you.
My history is actually better, so I'll do knowledge local history. Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. You know that the hot spots, the most dangerous areas, are more to the south, and there's a surprisingly nice, strange hot spot that emanates from this little megalith temple here. They call it the Oasis of Miracles.
Okay, so I point in the map and I point at the Oasis of Miracles. I'm like, this place probably could be a good place to start. It's called the Oasis of Miracles, guys. That's where I'd start. I'd definitely avoid some of these more southern places for now.
Now, are these miracles, do they come from Zion, or are they blasphemy? I forgot to mention in my character thing that I am a priest of Zion. But I don't actually know that much about my religion. I just kind of started hearing voices and attributed them to my god.
Which is always a good sign.
Yeah, you know, means you're on the up and up. You know, you're not just towing the party line.
Let's see. Is that a good sound? Like
It's not fine to me.
Okay, perfect. All right. So the way exploring this area will work is that each of these hexagons will be a full day's travel for your wagon.
Oh, okay.
And it will be 2 days travel in order to get to the Oasis of Miracles. There may or may not be encounters along the way, that sort of thing. So if you want to move the party wagon that way, we can go ahead and get started.
Okay, so
Whoever wants to.
About
Yep.
4 or 5 days. So yeah, probably that 4 days journey.
Oh no, this right here.
Vroom.
If you wanted to start there at the Oasis.
Beep.
Okay, that'll be 2 days travel. Let's see if there's anything.
As we get there, we find two British brothers who hate each other's guts and make music together. X gets it.
I get it too. It's like, yeah,
I get it too. It's just not funny, you asshole.
I get it, but I ain't laughing. All right, whatever. All right, so as you approach, you can see in the distance that there definitely appears to be some sort of oasis there. But as you get closer, you can see the megalith structure, and it is in the shape of a giant celestial woman. And give me a perception check to see if you can see the denizens that have gathered around this particular area.
Ooh, that's a nat 20, my dude. 31 total.
Oh
Oh,
my!
never mind.
13 plus 4, 17.
Okay.
That's my perception again. It's nowhere near as good as Kane's was. No, +4. Oh, never mind. I'll roll it anyway, even though he's got a nat 20.
Yeah, that nat 20 will pretty much.
If the total it's 8, right? Is that where I might get my modifier, or?
I believe so. Yeah. So
What's
it'd
funny
be
is my
1d20
dice
plus
are
8.
like
Yes.
that.
Wow, mine's high. It's been a while since we played this game.
No, definitely. Yeah. All right, that's really good. I think everyone got above a 15, and that's just fine. You can see in the distance, gathered around this small area, creatures that not everyone is quite familiar with. However, Paata is very familiar with. These are small to medium pale creatures. Some of them have snow-white hair swept back with small patches of black diamonds almost tattooed to their skin. Paata, you know that these are dune goblins.
I know these guys.
Oh, are these those assholes who keep on talking about the works of Frank Herbert?
That, and basically they are up to no good. I used to fight them many times in the same police force. They just cause nothing but trouble. You just better watch your guard here, because they attack in droves, multiple sources from all directions. They will stop at nothing to get what they want.
Nothing not the little fireballs can't handle.
I was about to say, what time of day is it?
It is,
roughly.
Let's say you left. Let's say it's.
It's high noon.
Let's see, it was 2 days. Let's say it's like 8, 9 in the morning, in between there, and I'll go ahead and take you to that map.
Oh,
It's high noon somewhere.
oh, there's a spider and a bird and a bunch of little goblins.
You are fair,
About
like,
little goblins.
despite what the map looks like, you are a fair distance away, and they're all just kind of gathering around this oasis. Some of them are armed, some of them are not, and at the moment they just appear to be going about their business. Some of them are chatting back and forward. Some are, taking care of their equipment, and just a bunch of various little things. It seems like a small little community here.
They seem harmless.
Well, they also don't know we're here yet. I'm assuming.
Do they not see us?
They do not appear to, no. You can ambush them.
And this
Do
oasis,
we want to, though?
this oasis is where we think the magic might be, right?
Correct.
Like this is okay. So there's no
Should
going around.
should I sense to see if the magic is here?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Whoops.
So we're not just fighting in an area. Knowledge Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Or should I? Yeah. Okay.
Or detect magic if you have that.
Yeah, I do if you don't.
Use magic device.
I also have to take magic.
I think I just have knowledge arcana.
Yeah, it's only good within 60 feet though, so I don't know if I'm close enough.
All right, well I'll try my thing.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well, by golly, judging by the
I drunk a little too much, guys.
judging by that giant spider and the giant eagle in the distance, you're fairly certain they are working some sort of dark and twisted magic. Want to?
Yeah, there's some kind of magic. I'm sure of it. You can trust me.
Let's see, what's my knowledge arcana? I thought.
Would I lie to you guys?
Yeah, I'll try a roll too, see if I can figure out anything that she might have missed. That's an 8 plus 7 is 20 or yeah, I wish. 15?
Okay. You could tell that there appears to be at least one magic user in town, judging by his pointy hat and staff there. The staff has a small star placed on it, and it does appear to be glowing. And everyone around seems to be listening to what he has to say.
You know what? I am in favor of taking the diplomatic approach. I say we approach slowly, weapons not drawn, try to make peaceful contact. I will offer to heal any sick or wounded that they might have in exchange for letting us pass and examine the ruins. I think they seem like reasonable guys.
Well, that gets my vote.
Ditto.
Okay.
All right.
Always agree.
All right. I call out, ho there!
And
That's how we were gonna do it. Okay.
at that, all the dune goblins look up almost at once, and they all respond almost simultaneously with a great big toothy grin and a wave back and forth.
See, friendly.
I guess.
Actually, before I get any closer, I am going to take a moment to buff, though, just in case this does go bad. I'm going to air blessing myself.
Oh, and I'll probably get myself psionically focused.
Good plan.
And I'll take another chug of my drink.
Most prepared.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to... What languages do I know? Or do we know what languages these guys speak?
Oh, let me see if I know any language. I think I have a language thing.
Yeah, I think I've got a language spell.
I know I speak Okay, I speak Common, Draconic, Sand Elf, Saiyan, Sigilin, and Ancient Horren. Do they speak Ancient Horren?
Well,
Still ancient for a reason.
You're not.
I do have linguistics too, so.
I guess only one way to find out. I just call out a simple hello in the languages I know, which are Common, Gnomish, Sylvan, Orcish, Elven, and Celestial.
Well, I know Horren. I mean, they're from Horren.
Okay, well, yeah, try that first.
No, I know Horror as well.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense that you would know that Horrus from Horren. I love that. I love that you didn't even realize it too.
No, I totally knew it.
No, you didn't. When I first said that, you were like, "Should have thought."
No, I knew the area was called Horror, and I knew the area was called Horror.
Wow. Okay. I must be really wasted. You know what? I'm just gonna take a nap, guys. Call me when something happens. Because apparently I'm out of it.
Well, I don't think you need a roll to call out in a language that you know that you're fluent in.
Oh, I don't know. I never do. Guys, I'm like the newbie here, so.
Yeah, I think you're good. I think you can just do it.
Okay, can I just do it, Stuart?
Go for it. Yeah, you do. You shout out in every language you know.
Okay.
And
hello.
And you get a response in Common. Hello there.
Oh, that was easy.
Okay,
and,
yeah, that was easy.
they all beckon you with the same motion, with the same grin.
All right. I'm.
Okay.
Hello. We are travelers. Passing through. We noticed the oasis. I am a healer. In exchange for your hospitality, you're letting us pass through. I would be happy to heal any sick or wounded you may have.
All right. At that, they all kind of skip up to you, in a very joyous manner. And the seeming magic user of the group comes up and goes, "Hello, my name is Ludo. I am very pleased to meet you. And this is our small little community here."
Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance as well.
"We are the Dune Spiders, and we care for the land of miracles."
Dune spiders.
We have traveled from afar because we have heard tales of the miraculous miracles that take place hereabouts.
"Oh, well, you've come to the right place. This is a land of great magic and happiness. To be sure, no one here leaves unhappy or unhealed."
Hmm.
Oh.
And
this is working out suspiciously great.
I was just gonna say, can I sense motive on these guys?
Go for it.
Yeah.
I think that.
I think that's a real good idea right about now, actually. I got a sense motive
Detect,
9.
Mine's only a 1, but I'll give it a go. Oh, 13.
I got a 21.
Oh, 21 total?
Yeah.
Okay. They seem like weird, but they're definitely odd. Like, it is throwing you off at how pleasant and how they all kind of move similarly, but you don't sense any hostility.
I mean, the chat wants me to kill them with fire. I mean, I don't mind doing so.
Of course it is.
Yeah, keep in mind, these are a lot of the same guys who watched our Civ 6 stream and kept goading us to nuke each other, so... That's just kind of default with this chat.
Gotcha. Guess that's something I gotta learn.
Oh, don't worry. There will be violence. I mean, it's going to happen.
Can I tell... You mentioned that they're moving in kind of the same way. With my knowledge of spellcraft, can I deduce whether they might be under some kind of mind control, maybe?
Sure, give it a check.
I got a 12 plus 7 is 19.
Okay. There are several spells that can control minds. They might be under it, but if they are, then you are in the wrong place, because anyone that can cast a mass mind control spell is not to be trifled with what you have.
All right. Well, all the more reason not to be dicks to them, I guess. So I guess Horrus is the guy in the group who knows what we're looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, Horrus, touch the water, or go closer.
Yeah. So is that what we're doing? We're going...
Yeah,
As a player, I've genuinely forgotten what we're here for because it's been so long since we played.
Damn, me too. I was trying to voice that on you.
You're taking us to find stuff.
Yeah,
Magic
Magic.
stuff.
Find-
That's right. We're collecting magic stuff so we can get money.
Yep.
That was it. Magical items, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is this giant statue just a building, a temple, or is it just a statue?
I don't know, ask the goblins.
Are you asking them that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That is the Great Celestia's, and she has she represents the entrance to the Court of Miracles.
Ooh, I saw that Disney movie.
I was just gonna say that too.
It was really cool. I heard Alex laugh in the other room. She's got her mic muted, and yeah, they're like, "Oh, it was a great movie, best play ever."
May we enter? We're kind of looking for magical items.
We are so into miracles you would not believe.
Like, oh well, of course you may check out the temple. However, I must warn you that
Don't touch the lamp. All right, I'm down.
Were we supposed to not touch the lamp, or were we supposed to only touch the lamp, or were we supposed to touch everything but the goddamn?
With that, he just gives you just a blank smile and says, "No. Not only is this a land of perfect healing, but you can see it heals not just the living, if you know what I mean. Certain things that shouldn't be alive tend to become alive when you get closer to the holy area."
I have a cockle monster reborn that can do that as well, so it's not... No, I don't say that.
You must be a practitioner of great magic.
Now, when we're saying things that should not be alive, are we talking like dead people or inanimate objects? Or you'll have to forgive me, I'm not familiar with these particular miracles.
To be honest, we didn't stay down there long when we came here the first time. It's when we first came here, there were a few other occupants in the area that they left. I mean, after we got here, I mean, it helped that we gutted them first. But anyway, but that's besides the point. But when we went into the temple to look for items, we just did not like seeing the things down there. They were scary and coming and not dying when we would stab them.
Did you happen to stab them with anything blessed by the power of Zion? Because that tends to work real good for me.
You know, we didn't try that.
All right, well, you know, it seems like worth a try to me, but I don't know, what do I know?
If you would permit us, I'd like us to enter this cave and see if we can handle some of these creatures you can't seem to kill.
Of course. And they just beckon your way, and they're like, "Would you like anything before you go down there? Maybe our clan makes wonderful food. If you would like any."
I mean, I'm fairly stocked on field rations right now. I suppose it couldn't hurt to top off, but
I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Oh. Yeah, I was just gonna say they might make us like fucking crazy or something with their weird goblin food.
Well, if the Saiyan doesn't want to eat it, then that's all I need to hear. I will thank them. Thank you so much. We are fully stocked, so we would not want to impose. But thank you. Maybe when we get back up, we can talk trade. I do have some extra laser rifles that I've got no use for. If you're interested in that, a battered musket, but might as well. But I want to hang on to them for now. But maybe when we come back up, we trade. We go on our way as friends.
Yeah, thank you so much. We have lots of leftover goods from the people who used to live here.
Ooh, what kind of people were those?
Yeah.
Oh, just some. Oh, that's not nice to say anymore. Some sand elves, some tan orcs. I mean, they would always gather around for the healing waters, but once we showed up, yeah, they just didn't stick around.
Huh.
Yeah, we got waylaid by a couple of some of those tan orcs a ways back, and boy, most of them would just not nice guys like you are. A couple of them turned out to be real mensches once we convinced them, the error of the ways.
Speaking of which, are they still in the wagon?
Yeah, I think we left him there.
All right. And at that, they won't.
Let's sacrifice him to the goblin.
Oh, they're like, oh, we don't do that anymore. That's awful.
We don't do that anymore.
Make them eat the food first. See.
Anyway, if you got anything else for them, they're just more than willing to talk to you, and they just they just respond politely and with great big smiles, things here and there.
Maybe they want us to kill the thing so they could steal the treasure or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, if putting myself in their shoes, it's like, yeah, if these guys want to go kill this stuff, they'll probably leave some stuff behind that we can loot, and if they don't, they die, and who cares? So yeah, that's...
All right.
Cool. Well, yeah, let's check out the Court of Miracles.
All right. So you guys walk around the oasis, and everyone just stares at you happily as you do so. And eventually, you reach the base of... I'm just going to walk you past it. Eventually, you reach the base of the statue, and right when you're about to touch the door, all of your scouters start going off. However, this isn't the normal, power level beeping. Instead, this is like a slight clicking. And
Horrus is like, what are those things on your head doing? Don't forget, Horrus doesn't have a scouter anymore.
So I chip in just saying, that's the Geiger counter.
Yeah.
What's the Geiger counter doing? Radiation? Here?
I don't want to go in.
You check once you realized it was the Geiger counter going off. You started. Joey starts messing with the settings, and the scouter tells you that it's not harmful to humans.
Well, what about dragon people?
Well, I'm technically a Masic.
Mm-hmm.
So humanoids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's why they can't go in.
Oh.
Right.
Can I run a knowledge space or something and see if it would be harmful to these goblin guys?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. That's
maybe the ruins. Maybe it's actually a crashed ship or something.
That's a 17.
Okay.
I can do roll my knowledge space check to kind of help too.
Go for it. Yeah.
That's a 17 and a plus 4, 21.
Oh, Jesus.
That's really good. You know that, this radiation is extremely rare, to the point that your scouters don't have a lot of data on it, other than it's not harmful to almost anyone. It's actually not harmful to anyone.
Oh.
It's kind of like it's radiation, but it's not like anything that would cause you cancer or something.
Okay.
Joey, I'd suggest while we're out here, I would recommend that if you can calibrate your scouter to let Alpha allow a long, shrill beep if it gets too dangerous. That means we know when to turn back.
All right. Yeah, I mean, is that a thing that I can do with the scouter?
Sure. Let's say, yeah.
Yeah.
You had 3 months, and your character obsessed over the space stuff. So.
No, I'll run a space check to see whether I'm true or I'm just making shit up.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Mine was not 1.
Okay,
1 plus 4, it's a 5. So basically, go like, and I go like, oh wait. Oh no, sorry, mate. No, it wasn't the scouter.
The big old shrug.
Oh, it was my router. That was it. Oh.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in again? That works with mine. I roll a knowledge space to see if that's something I can do. I get a 16.
I mean, like if it jams or if it freezes, you could take out the battery and put it back in. But it doesn't usually help in this kind of situation.
All right. Well, actually, since this radiation is probably the source of whatever weirdness is going on down here, I say, unless the scouter reports differently and that it might turn dangerous, like, let's try and see if we can find the source of the radiation.
Okay.
All right.
Is the door open? Is it easy to
Yeah,
open?
it's a giant stone slab, but between the lot of you, Haniya and Paata have more than enough strength to move the stone so you guys can go in. And as you move the stone, your Geiger counters are clicking more and more, and you're getting hit with more of these strange rads. And it doesn't take long before... Give me a...
Question.
Yep.
Will these... Oh, actually, no. Never mind. You answered it already. You said it's not enough to affect anybody. So ignore me.
Yep. Give me a what is it? It's not Constitution. It's a Fortitude. Give me a Fortitude check.
All of us.
Yep.
Net 20 for a 29.
Nice.
I need to just remember where my fort is.
Okay, that's 14 plus 10.
Oh.
Is it? So wait, my
24.
fort is 2. So do I just?
1d20 plus your charisma mod, or not your charisma, plus your Constitution mod, plus your base.
Oh. So 4 plus...
Should be under on your sheet under attacks and defense.
Yeah, I don't have the sheet on me. Let me get that up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so mine's 8, I think.
That sounds
mine's
about
8.
that sounds about right.
Mine's 8, I figured it out.
Actually, yeah, and Horrus, yours should be a... Okay, I think we lost... X. We did.
Oops.
Okay. Alright. Whenever he comes back. Anyway. If anything, Horrus should have the best saving throw, because he has a Cloak of Resistance, like +4 or something. So anyway. I'll go ahead and... I don't think anyone failed.
I don't believe so.
Nope. We had a low roll, but it's not even terrible. Did you hear Skype noise? Yeah, I did the Skype noise because I'm adding in freaking X.
Skype noise. Skype noise. This game is ruined now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just rolling terribly because I'm just super duper wasted.
What did you roll, Corinne? I didn't see. Oh yeah, yours wasn't great either. Okay. Not much. Anyway, you guys head in.
Hey guys, Lady Nanaki here. I played the Sleepy Mystic Scarlet. If you enjoyed that video, then feel free to subscribe to the Loading Crew's YouTube or check out their other videos in the annotations and the links below. See you later!